Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy and it's so good to have you today. I hope you are doing well. Today I'm doing a pick a card all about what is coming towards you in December. Now, if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I truly appreciate you guys being here. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. A link to my new website with all the information is down in my description box below, along with all my social media. So as you see before you, I have 4 stacks this time, and I have crystals as well. So these are going to be your psychic linking objects. The first group is going to be Citrine. The second group is going to be clear crystal quartz. And the third group is going to be Amethyst. The fourth group is going to be Adventurine. All right, so I will insert a little video with some backing music for you guys to kind of chill out and see which groups you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey group 1, all of you that were drawn to the citrine crystal, this is going to be your reading all about what is coming towards you in December. I'm going to put your little crystal right here and let's get into the cards. Keep in mind this is a general reading, it's a general session, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. We have star. Follow the stars, for they know best. Not too light, not too dark. A shimmer of what is coming next. All right, that's a great card. That's a really great card to start off December with. We have ornaments 25. So it is a remembrance of what once was and with what will be. A fragile beauty beaming upon thy. Let's read that again. Okay, ornaments. So it is a remembrance of what once was and with what will be. A fragile beauty beaming upon thy. Okay. We have squirrel medicine, 35, pitter patter, plan ahead, keep silent your past desires. No eyes or ears shall see you coming, a well deserved reveal. Okay, I adjusted the camera so you guys could see the cards a little better. The next card is, let's see, we have emotionally haunted. Let's pick up from there, shall we? Emotionally haunted. Okay, the next card we have is healing. It's a beautiful energy to have for December. We have the child I was meant to be. Okay. We have wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. And we have shapeshifter, light attributes, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. All right, so I feel like you're healing in December. Some of you guys are working on healing your inner child. I want some clarity on, let's see here. I want some clarity on this emotionally haunted. You could be the one that's emotionally haunted, but I feel like for a lot of you, there are family members who are emotionally haunted by you, especially if you're in no contact or you've had some kind of falling out. This could be family. It could be a friend who's like family. It could be a partner. Okay. There's definitely baggage here. And it may be on both sides. It may be on both sides. So, take care of yourself. This childlike wonder, I feel like you are going to be going more deeply into it. It is your pathway to healing your inner child, okay? I'm feeling trauma here. And, many of us have issues, especially those of us who have had trauma, have issues, trauma related to family, have issues with the holidays. And Christmas, holidays can be a big trigger because, we're supposed to all get together and be, close and act like family. That can be really hard, especially when you are healing your inner child and that inner child is like, oh no, we're not going to do this. I can't do this anymore. And you may be finding yourself like forcing yourself to interact with your family or whatever this is. And I'm going to encourage you to not force it. Okay. If there is a moment where you're like, you know what? I just don't want to go. I don't want to go to that family get together. I don't have good feelings about it. Don't go. You don't owe anyone an explanation for the things you do. And toxic families many times will make you feel guilty for not showing up. But the truth is, they didn't show up for you, right? So you need to show up for yourself. Give your inner child a break. Okay. I'm also getting like in December, you need to enjoy the season a little bit, right? Have some fun. Go look at lights. Watch some really cool Christmas movies if Christmas is your thing, or winter solstice, or what have you. Do some fun things for yourself. Go ice skating, go roller skating, go play in the snow, whatever it is. Make some cookies, but entertain this inner child. Okay, it really is going to be a time of great healing for you. Keep your boundaries. Okay, keep your boundaries with your family or whatever you need to do. Say no. It's okay for you to say no. Yeah, you'll disappoint people, but risky business, warning, playing with fire. Okay. I feel like for you, you need to be careful in December. And it doesn't mean to fear this, but there may be a confrontation in December, okay, with family, friends, work, whatever is taking more energy from you than what they're giving. I feel like you may be surprised how this inner child is like, oh no, we're not doing this. Also, I'm getting with squirrel medicine to keep, like, if you have goals and dreams and stuff like that, you don't want to talk to really like family about that, or bosses or coworkers. Talk to the people who you trust the most, but keep a lot of this under wraps. Okay, any plans you have, all right, because I feel like that might be the trigger for this explosive situation. I feel it's verbal. There could be some kind of fight here or disagreement. Okay, let's get into the tarot for you guys. We have strength. All right, let me put this here. We have strength. We have Six of Pentacles. We have the High Priest in reverse. We have Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. All right. We have the Page of Swords. And we have Karma. All right. Okay, so what I'm feeling about this playing with fire, emotionally haunted, I'm just going to tell you. Okay, I feel like someone's got this coming. This is their karma for how they treated you. If you don't show up for a family gathering or something like that, this is what happens when you treat people like shit. They stop showing up for you, and you're showing up for yourself. And sometimes showing up for yourself means pissing other people off. It's okay to make people mad. Okay, it's okay. This may be in work as well. You may have some work issues. There may be somebody at work who is nosy, who's trying to figure out what you're doing. If you're looking for another job, there may be somebody that's kind of sniffing around, trying to see, what's going on with your career. Do not tell anybody what you're doing in your career or privately. Okay, because I do feel like there is a fire sign here that is listening and paying attention. I'm almost feeling like the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, let's get a little bit more into this because I feel like there is a potential here for, some uncomfortableness. But you know what? When you grow, and you start putting up higher boundaries than what they have been before, many times you'll find yourself in a situation where, people are mad. They don't like your boundaries because you're not doing what they want you to do. I feel like you're no longer allowing this emotional baggage to control you. You're not allowing the pain of this trauma or whatever this is with your family or someone who feels like family control you anymore. You are starting to step into your power, or you already have. But this time in December, you're starting to really display that, like holding good boundaries, taking better care of yourself, taking yourself into account. And with that, with the Six of Pentacles, I'm seeing healing. There's healing and standing your ground for this inner child. Okay. Don't let, I get with the Page of Swords and that risky business warning. Don't let the terrible things people have said or will say to you knock you off your game. Okay. They are being triggered by your boundary keeping. They're being triggered by you not being as available. They're being triggered by you growing, something that some of them thought they would never see. And it's their karma. The distance you create is because of what happened. Okay. And I feel like you were not held in high regard. Okay. Let's talk about this risky business warning, emotionally haunted. Let's find out about that. This karmic situation. There's a lot of karma that's going to be burned off for you in December. Okay, but there's healing here. It doesn't mean it's easy. With the High Priest in reverse, I feel like you have some people who are lying about you or lying on your name. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Tell me more. Tell me more. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, you got the Page of Swords twice. All right. And I'm feeling this energy of sneaking around, watching you, watching what you're doing, trying to figure out what is going on with you. I'm really not getting anywhere. So I feel like someone is frustrated. That frustration could lead to an emotional outburst. Okay. And I hear someone screams loud, like someone has a very loud voice. You have the Queen of Hazards. And this is your energy moving into a time of healing, okay? And oftentimes it is the parts of the year that are triggering where some of the deepest healing takes place. And for you, I feel like you're healing your inner child in December. Play is going to be really big. Like play with your kids, play video games, make a craft, make some cookies, but formulate some really good memories for yourself. Okay. Give yourself this holiday. Give your inner child this holiday in December. It will really pay off in massive healings and clarity. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of clarity coming for you in December. And sometimes we have to remove ourselves from people, places, and things that have been traumatic or challenging to get clarity. All right. We have the Six of Wands, but there is victory for you. Okay. There is victory. I'm feeling there's good karma coming for you. Okay. A lot of good karma, a sense of victory. Whatever these people, the situation is, whatever this potential fight, verbal fight, okay, what is that? I feel like someone, this is what I'm getting. I'm feeling like someone, for some of you, this isn't going to resonate for all of you, at work is literally trying to mess you over. Okay, so keep your plans under wraps. Don't tell people who are not your boss what you're doing as far as work goes. There's somebody for some of you who is going behind your work and they're trying to find mistakes. Okay, they're trying to, and some of them are, I'm seeing someone write it down, like they're keeping notes. Um, Someone's very competitive here at work, and it's almost like they want your job or they want a promotion or they want a raise bigger than yours. Lots of jealousy here, okay? But you have this good karma with the Six of Wands. There's victory here for you, clarity and healing coming for you in December. I feel like by the end of the month, you're going to be feeling really good. You may not in the first part of the month. You may feel like, I hate the holidays. It makes me feel like garbage. I have to go be around my family. And I feel like for you, the lesson, not the lesson, but the message is you don't have to do anything. People are not entitled to your time because you share blood. Okay, go where you want to go. Spend your time as you want to. Okay, because it really is going to make you feel better about your own life and your own situations. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. All right, and we have the Hierophant, leadership. I feel like through this healing that's happening in December, you're going to find yourself probably. A lot of you guys probably don't think of yourself as a leader, but your leadership potential is going to rise to the surface as you heal this inner child. It's going to affect a lot of different areas in your life. So December is really important for you, Group 1. And you may think throughout the month, you're like, how is this deep work? All I'm doing is, making cookies and playing with my dog. I'm not really doing any deep introspection. But what's happening is allowing your inner child the freedom to play and express itself is healing. Because many times in trauma, our inner child is almost suffocated, not allowed to express itself because it's putting all its energy into keeping us safe. And I feel like for you, you're giving your inner child safety, comfort, a sense of home, a sense of celebration. I feel like it's important for you, Group 1, to look on the past year and see how far you've come in your journey. It may not be as far as you wanted to come, but I guarantee you it's further than you thought you would go. All right? Okay, Group 1, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 2, all of you that were drawn to the clear crystal quartz, this is going to be your reading all about what's coming towards you in December. Okay, so let's get into these cards. We have Reindeer Medicine, journey into the depths of your soul, an awakening of sights revealed. It is time for no time at all, for all is presently here. All right. Let's see, we have another one of these Yule cards, so let's look at that. We have Snow, 33. There is beauty in the divine that settles on thy flesh, a magical enchantment bestowed in purity. And that's all I had for those, so let's look at these. We have Emotional Freedom. Compatibility. Bride in a Cage. Watch and Wait. Seahorse Spirit. Death and the Maiden. Invasion, boundaries violated, dominance. Fairy of the Divine Hand. Intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. And we have Change. Okay, so a couple of things are coming out pretty quickly here. First of all, in December, it's okay to have a good time. It's okay to party. Just watch over indulging because I feel like it's going to drain some of your energy and make you really tired. And we have this bride in a cage, and I want to find out about this bride in a cage because a bride in a cage, there's a sense of feeling trapped. this may be, you may be feeling trapped in your relationship in December. You may be feeling the baggage of a breakup. And I feel like with emotional freedom, like you're trying to get free of this. You're trying to get free of it. Now, if this isn't you, then this bride in the cage is someone around you. Okay, so I want to find out more about the bride in the cage. All right. We have fresh ideas, new dreams. Okay, so I feel like for many of you, something has ended here. Okay, and it could be an internal thought process. It could be that, or anywhere to like a job or a relationship, and you're just kind of carrying the baggage of that and feeling really repressed. You may not know how to get free, and we have compatibility here. So I feel like some of you guys are opening up to the idea of someone new as well, and trying to break free of this. I'm feeling sorrow and frustration and grief here at something ending, and anger. So I feel like there is a change in December, or a change you're dealing with from the past, or one that is shortly coming, and you're kind of coming to a sense of clarity about the situation. And I feel like for many of you, you're going to find that in some way your will has been violated in a relationship. Maybe you already know that. This could be a friend. Like I said, it feels like several different things here for group 2. So just take what resonates here. Okay. Now, I feel like through this clarity comes healing, comes emotional freedom. Okay. But what I'm getting here is in December, it's important that you take time to reflect, okay, on past relationships, on where this feeling is coming from. Okay. And to not try to move too quickly to someone new. If this is a new person or a job, think about what you want in a relationship or a job. Think about where you want to put your energy, okay? Because change is coming. This bride in the cage isn't going to stay in the cage. This bride in the cage is going to become more free emotionally. And we have compatibility here. So we have someone. Feels like for those of you who are single, there may be someone coming in or getting into your energy. We have the Knight of Hazards here. It's slow moving, maybe an earth sign. We have the Ace of Cups. Oh, okay, an offer. And we have the Hermit, alone no more. This bride in the cage will be alone no more. Now, for some of you, this could be like a friend coming in to kind of help you through the holidays. You guys may have a hard time with the holidays, especially if you've been through a breakup. You may be finding it, struggling. Being alone at the holidays can be difficult. But I feel like on the other side of this is some really good energy. But I feel like it's really important to not indulge in drinking or partying too much in December, because I feel like spirit is trying to bring through clarity to you. I got that for group 1 as well. And it's slow moving. Okay. I feel like you don't want to be alone anymore. It may be a situation where you're alone for the holidays and you don't want to be alone. Okay. And I feel like there may be an offer for you to spend the holidays with someone or something like that. Or this may be an offer of a new connection, a new job. Let's get some clarity here. Tell me about the Knight of Hazards. I feel like this is the energy with the compatibility card. Okay, and this is going to be hard because I feel like your boundaries have been violated by somebody. And it's hard for you to open back up to even friendship. Okay, so a love relationship is going to be difficult. But I do feel like this Knight of Hazards, although slow moving, may start off as friends, it's stable. This is somebody who's stable, who's patient, okay? And they're willing to put in the work to gain your trust, all right? All of this kind of blossoms from this bride getting out of their cage and getting emotional freedom. There is some need here for you to express your emotions. Either, go to counseling, write it down, record it in your phone, and delete it. Whatever you need to do, express it artistically, musically, whatever works for you, okay? Because I feel like your throat chakra is going to pop open as you begin to deal with this bride in the cage energy in a very real way. I feel like some of you guys have I don't want to say disassociated from it, but it's like you've put it to the side and been like, you know what? I don't want to really mess with that right now, and I understand this. Like, just dog ear the page and move back to it, go back to it. And I feel like that's probably what's happening is there is some kind of issue here. And this could be an issue from a long time ago that you dog eared and you're coming back to it. And in order for you to allow positive people to move into your life, you have to work through this need to be removed, to be separated from people in the cage, to be protected. Because the cage does keep people out, but it keeps you safe too, right? And sometimes we have to roll the dice. Sometimes we have to open up ourselves to the idea that, yeah, you know what, I may get hurt again. People may screw me over, but at least I'm reaching out and I'm trying to get some of my needs met by allowing people in my life. I feel this bride in the cage is angry because they feel like no one really cares about them. No one's really had a lot of compassion for them. It's almost like I'm seeing a bride in a cage and getting like tomatoes and, stuff thrown at them. Just like stuff keeps happening to you. All right. Things keep happening around you, and it makes you want to put like 3 more locks on that cage to keep people out. But there is some reflective work here that's happening in December, and there's an awareness about some kind of boundary violation or invasion that you're going to get clarity on, and it's going to help you open up your emotional center, your heart chakra, okay? And it's going to allow you to be more expressive with your emotions. I feel like your emotions are in this cage, okay, because of all the stuff you've been through. And I feel like you need to give yourself some grace in December, all right? And be patient. Watch and wait. When I get that card, I always know that December isn't going to be a quick moving month for you. Okay, it really is about you slowing down and figuring out this cage situation, figuring out your emotions, figuring out how you really feel. And I feel as you move through December and you get the clarity, I feel you opening up to someone, to a new potential, a potential friend, a potential partner. And I do feel like this person's going to be very patient. They may be a water sign too. I'm feeling Pisces, Cancer, not Scorpio so much. But they're going to be very patient, all right? This person coming in is a healer, okay? They may not be aware of it, but they are coming into your life to help you heal. They may already be there for some of you, okay? And I'm feeling like with the change card, Numo Nomo, I feel like there may be a change in this relationship coming. I'm not necessarily feeling it in December, but on into late winter, early spring, where this relationship may blossom into something really beautiful, okay? But you got to be patient and really don't focus on the connection. Focus on healing yourself. Focus on the moments. Focus on being in the moments with other people and connecting to your feelings, being honest about how you're feeling. It can be really hard, okay, to be honest about how you're feeling because many times you have to tell people things they don't want to hear. But we all have times in our lives where we need to hear the truth, irregardless of how it makes us feel. And sometimes, when we tell people how we really feel or what's really going on, they get sad, and I don't think that's the intention here. I think you're just speaking your truth. And it's very important that you do, all right? Because I feel like as you heal this, as you work through this density, there is a new dream being born for you. There's a new relationship, a new possibility. And it's something, Ace of Cups, some kind of wish fulfillment coming in for you, okay? It's brand new energy. It's a shift. This change is a shift in your perspective, and it's a shift in what you're able to see as a possibility. You deserve to be happy, group 2. Let's take a moment. Okay, I'm going to put the cards down. I want to take a moment. Now I want you to say to yourself, I deserve to be happy. Own that statement. Say it to yourself often, okay? Your misery and unhappiness serves no one, okay? And it's time to set yourself free out of this cage. It's time for you to move into an energy of recovery. There is emotional freedom coming for you, compatibility. And this is not going to rush in and overwhelm you. Okay, this is a slow moving energy. Some of you guys have just been longing for a friend, like a soulmate, someone you can talk to. And I feel like that energy is going to start to come in. For some of you, it may already be there. And really, it is just you starting to open up to this person and allow them into your emotional state. You're going to open up your cage and allow this person to move in, get access to you, right? And I feel fear here. I think you are afraid of that because what I'm getting is that if one more person rips out my heart, I'm done for. You are stronger than what you think, group 2. You are much stronger than what you think. And it's a gamble when we let people in. Yeah, you're probably going to get hurt again. That's human nature. But you also won't have the joy of the connection or the experience if you don't allow people in. You'll end up the bride in the cage who stays there for years, and that's a very lonely place to be. And it can make you bitter, right? And you don't want to be bitter. So it's time for you to open the door for a little bit of happiness. We have the 3 of Cups here. Happy connections. Okay, happy connections. Focus on the connections and experiences that make you happy in December. Focus on giving yourself some joy and some freedom. Sometimes we just need to release the stress. Okay, so go scream into your pillow, right? Write how you really feel and throw it away. There's a need here to release some of this anger. All right, there may be a conversation you need to have with somebody, okay? That might be a partner, an ex-partner, or something like that. But I feel like for some of you, this 3 of Cups and this change card is about a relationship that is going to go deeper, okay? So there's a lot of different energy here for group 2. Let's get a few more cards here. Tell me about this 3 of Cups and change. New dreams, new relationship, new possibilities. If you're in a healthy relationship and this Knight of Hazards energy is around you, there's a cup of fulfillment coming for this couple, okay? You are not going to feel alone anymore. I feel like for some of you, this is you becoming closer emotionally. Your partner may open up more about their emotions and make you feel more safe and secure. But we have watch and wait, okay? So I feel like this may be something that happens, but just enjoy that moment. Okay, don't start building expectations of your relationship because someone has opened up to you and made you feel safe. Enjoy the moment of safety. Enjoy the moment of someone loving you. Enjoy the moment of connection. Focus on those things and everything else will flow from it. Okay, I feel fear of being alone here. Like, there's real fear of you not finding anyone and going through life alone if you're single. And even if you're with somebody, you may feel like you're with somebody, but you're not feeling the depth that you feel like you should be. And instead of thinking about how this relationship should be, just enjoy the connection. Okay, enjoy the humor, enjoy the laughter, enjoy sharing things. Just enjoy it, okay? Because we miss half our life when we are not engaged in our moments. And there's a need for you to engage your moments. It will help you move out of the bride in the cage energy. We have the Fool. Yeah, a whole new pathway, a whole new beginning for the 3 of Cups and change. It's going to be a new beginning for some of you guys. Now, I feel like this won't be for all of you, okay? But for some of you, there is a new person moving in, if you're single, moving into your energy that they may want this. They may want marriage with you, not in December, but eventually. And this energy is circling. For others, if you're in a relationship and you're unsure of your future, you may find that the partner starts talking about marriage or living together or something like that. There's a definite change here. And I feel like you need to be emotionally fed, okay? And if you are single and you don't really have anyone and you're feeling this bride in the cage, you need to figure out what's going to feed you emotionally and start feeding yourself emotionally the things you need. And I feel like some of you guys just need catharsis. Real bad. You guys need to have a good time. But don't allow the good time to become too much, if you know what I'm saying. Like, party, have a good time, but do it in a balanced way. Okay. Don't come out of December feeling, like you have a week-long hangover because you've partied so much and you're using partying to disassociate from this bride in a cage. The bride in a cage needs to feel some good things. So enjoy, have a glass of wine or whatever if you're legal, do you boo. But also don't overdo. Okay, don't overindulge. All right. Balance is really important for the bride in the cage, and I feel like balance is going to allow you to have more clarity. And when this person, if you're single and this person shows up, I feel like it's going to allow you to let them get closer to you because you're going to feel better about yourself. But if you're overindulging, you're not going to feel good. You're going to feel hungover. You're going to feel a drain of energy. Okay. Now, for some of you, your partner here, if this goes deeper, all right, it's important to not focus on like the living together or the marriage. I want to say that again. I think it's really important that you enjoy the moments with your person, okay? And if you don't have someone, give yourself some grace and give yourself some fun. Think of some fun things you can do by yourself in December. It will really help you release some of this heavy bride in the cage energy. All right? Okay, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you, beautiful magical creatures, next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that were drawn to the amethyst crystal, this is going to be your reading all about what's coming. Hey, group 3, all of you that were drawn to the amethyst crystal, this is going to be your reading all about what's coming to. Okay, let's do it again. Hey, group 3, all of you that were drawn to the amethyst crystal, this is going to be your reading all about what's coming towards you in December. All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates. Chills upon my flesh, within thy bones, quivers, a crawling, frozen in numbness. Shall I ignore or shall I bestow it? A frozen knowing looks back at thy soul. All right. That's an interesting card to get for December. Okay, let's find out more. Remembering, 29. Oh, how thy glimmer in the darkness of sights, never forgotten, never still, yet pacing in the mind in the twilight of the night. I'm feeling the presence of ancestors, okay, very strongly. Let's keep going. We have spy. Someone is keeping tabs on you, okay? You guys may have ancestors that are watching you, or this may actually be somebody spying on you in December. Let's keep going. We have ancient wisdom, lady with a Bosch egg. I think I pronounced that right. If not, feel free to correct me. Okay, we have ghosts of the pumpkin patch. Count your blessings. Okay, let's move all these cards up here. We have resolving conflict. That's a great card to have. We have connection. Sacrifice. Okay, I'm not going to get into the tarot right away. I just kind of want to get into these cards. Okay, you guys, if you have been having issues in your relationship, I feel like in December there's going to be some resolution, and there's going to be some deeper connection here in your relationship, an understanding, a meeting of the minds. I'm getting for some of you, there's something about music here in your relationship. Maybe you guys have a special song or you don't, and you're going to get one. You're going to come up with one that helps you guys connect more. If you guys are in a distance from each other, I feel like you're going to feel closer in the month of December, even though you guys may be separated at the holidays. For some of you, your person's watching you very closely in December. There's something about you that's very magnetic. And I feel like your ancestors are gathering around you, because although we have these wonderful relationship vibes in this reading, I feel like you guys are working on something big with this chills card here. I feel like you have made a lot of sacrifices, okay? You've worked very hard at something. This could be the relationship, but for a lot of you, this is This is like a job or a dream. You may be writing, it may be creative, it may be music, you could be an artist, it could be you're building a business or you want to, but you've already made a lot of sacrifices. And some of these sacrifices may be what's caused the issues in your relationship, not seeing eye to eye kind of thing, not on the same page. Maybe you're having trouble, you know, expressing your emotions to your person. Maybe there's a block here in your throat chakra while you're working on this kind of big energy, this sacrifice energy. And you just haven't really been able to communicate effectively. And that has really stressed your connection with your person if you're with somebody. This could also be a family issue that reaches resolution in December due to the holidays. There may be a conversation that opens up with you. If you're in no contact with somebody, they are watching you in December. They're watching what's going on with you. And for some of them, they're starting to see the sacrifices you made in the relationship with them. This could be family, it could be an ex. Just take what resonates here. And they long to reconnect, okay, as they observe you. I also think it's very important in December for you to count your blessings and see how far you've come. Because with this chills card here, I feel like there's something going to blossom for you in 2023. Okay. And what you may be needing in your life right now with the resolving conflict is really good relationships. And there may be some relationships that haven't in the past been good, but that person's been changing. Just like you've been changing, the person's been changing. And there may be an element of forgiveness here. There may be an element of coming to an agreement with somebody. Compromise, right? Compromise is good, right? Forgiveness is good. And sometimes when we give too much to like our job or our dreams and we don't balance out our relationships, we get blocked. We don't see things balanced. And I feel like many people who are working on really big dreams are being called right now, especially during December, to kind of give yourself some emotional freedom. And remember who you love. Remember who's been there for you, all right? Now, this spy here, I kind of want to find out about the spy. So let's do that. We have the King of Pentacles. So some of you guys have a earth sign watching you, spying on you. That is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, watching you. Maybe you have an online presence, or maybe this is at work. It may be a family member as well. Just take what resonates here. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I feel like any hostility that you may have with this person, they're not going to come at you aggressively anymore, okay? It hasn't served them to be aggressive with you, be it verbally or in love or whatever. And I feel like they're taking their time if they're watching you. If this is a new person, they're definitely taking their time. If this is your partner, I think they're sitting back and observing you and what you're going through. Okay, so just take what resonates here. But there is a resolving conflict. So I feel like there is someone either you're not getting along with, or you've had a falling out with, a no contact with, who is watching you online. And I just want you to know they're not going to come in the way they left. Okay, the aggression they left with, they don't have that towards you anymore. I feel like you're being missed. The connection here is being missed. Okay, we have the Page of Swords coming through, and they are reluctant to come forward. Okay, they're still watching you, but they're reluctant to come forward. We have the Chariot. Yeah, they're in reverse. They're unsure, but they're missing you. They're missing you a lot. So we have the Hierophant here, okay? I feel like they have seen you grow and blossom, okay? And for some of them, they desperately want to reconnect. This could be an ex. With this Hierophant here, this could be an ex. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. And there you are, just sowing your seeds, working on your own stuff, minding your own business, okay? Continuing to sacrifice, all right? Now, if you're in a relationship, I feel like whatever issues you have in your relationship, maybe you're not feeling the depth that you need. Maybe you guys are kind of snapping at each other because of stress. I feel like December is going to be a good month for you guys to deepen your connection and reconnect. Okay, go see some Christmas lights together. Spend some time watching some movies together. All right. And what I'm getting in December is you don't need to sacrifice so much for your dreams. Okay, what is meant for you, honey, is going to find you. All right, guarantee you. All right, so you don't have to burn yourself out for this dream. In December, I feel like you need to kind of like not take a break, but slow it down. Slow it down. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles is a successful business person. Okay, they've reached a certain level of success where they can take care of themselves, take care of others, expand their business. Okay, we have the Hierophant here, leadership. So if you are working on a goal or dream in your career, it's going to happen for you. Continue to sow your seeds, but don't neglect yourself. Don't neglect to balance out your energy, okay? It's going to help your relationships, all right? For some of you, someone is sorry. I keep getting this energy like, I'm sorry. I want to make this better. I want to make this right. But some of them are intimidated by you. I mean, look at your energy here. Sacrifice, work, you know, and for a lot of you, you've sacrificed for relationships, and now that those relationships are gone, you have been able to put all that sacrificial energy you put into other people into yourself. And you have blessings coming with this Count Your Blessings. You've had a few, but you're going to have more in 2023, okay? But I feel like this is divine timing, okay? No matter how hard you work, you can't force this to happen. It's going to happen when it's meant for you. And part of the reason it may not have happened yet is because you are out of balance. You are overworking, you're sacrificing too much, and you're not seeing the gifts before you. Some of you guys have a really beautiful connection, and it's not that you've been neglecting it, but you've been really focused on your work and you haven't nurtured it. So in December, I'm going to encourage you guys to nurture your relationships, the ones that are meaningful. And if someone from the past comes forward during this time, don't immediately answer. Okay, I need you to reflect on how they approach you. I need you to reflect on who you are today, because I guarantee you, whatever happened here, it feels like it was an aggressive situation, and I feel like one of you may have, or both of you may have felt abandoned, or all of you. This could be involve more than one person. It's just different for different people. They aren't the same person. You're not the same person, and it's important that you don't react. You want to respond, not react. So take time. You know, if you get a message and it makes you angry, it brings up all the hostile emotion, take a moment and just say, hey, you know, thanks for reaching out. I just need a minute and I will get back to you. All right. And then think about it and then get back to them. Okay. Because getting back to them, either way this goes, will give you and them closure. It's as if the universe is bringing you guys a time of closure. You're able to close out some of this energy that has been hanging on. Okay, the what ifs, the why, that kind of thing gets resolved. For some of you, this is family. Okay, for others, this is an ex where, you know, you start, it may not be that it totally smooths out, but it definitely becomes a little bit easier to deal with. All right. Okay, let's get some more cards here. I am going to pull from the Zombie Tarot. You know what? No. I'm going to pull from the Golden Tarot. Okay, that's what I call it anyway. Okay, tell me more about this King of Pentacles energy, okay, and this connection. All right, we have the Three of Cups. Okay, so joyful connections in December. Some of you guys, you know, you may be going to holiday parties or just enjoying more time with your friends. Some of you guys need to reach out to your network of friends more and share some holiday cheer with them. There's just a need here because I'm feeling like someone is very focused on a goal or career or something, and they haven't really fed the relationships around them because they've been so focused. And, you know, sometimes when we're like this and we're very focused, Taurus energy, Capricorn, Virgo, big time here. We neglect our relationships, not on purpose. We don't do it on purpose, but we only have so much energy, and we pull that in, we pour that into our focus. And what I'm getting is in December, it's time to broaden your focus and to remember the people who have been there for you throughout the year. Okay. And offer some gratitude. You know, you don't have to send a gift. You can just say, hey, I really appreciate everything you've done for me this year. You've helped me so much. Or, hey, your friendship means so much to me. I'm so grateful that we're friends. You know, honor those people who have been there for you through the tough times, because human beings do not give that to each other enough. And we need to hear how much we mean to someone, because people don't know. They're not in your mind. They're not in your heart. They only know what you give. And especially online or in distance relationships, you know, it's very hard to figure out how someone really feels about you unless they make some kind of gesture, right? So I feel like there is, and I got this in group too, there is a learning to express emotion here in a positive way. I feel like with this conflict here, I feel like in the past you probably have had some harsh conversations, and some of those harsh conversations were with you. You're talking to yourself in a harsh manner. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're starting to heal that. You're starting to heal that need to talk to yourself like you're not a human being. I feel like you're learning how to hold yourself in higher regard. That's going to help bring in this abundant energy. That's what I'm feeling, this energy of goal achievement, all right, and balance. Success. There is success on the horizon for you, okay? You may not feel it. I feel like some of you guys are getting really dismayed, discouraged. You may be losing hope that whatever you're working on isn't going to pan out for you. And don't lose hope. Okay, do not lose hope, because things are unfolding as they should be. There is healing yet to do with your relationships. And I feel like the healing in relationships that's happening for you is going to help you further express whatever you're trying to work towards. It's going to make you more of an effective person in that pursuit. I'm not sure what words I'm looking for, but it's like healing this teaches you how to communicate emotionally in a healthy way, which serves you in this whatever you're doing that you have sacrificed so much for. Some of you guys are burning yourself out to make this happen. And the universe is coming through this reading and telling you that is not the answer. You need to start living your life. You need to start having joyful moments on the regular. You need to appreciate your connections. You need to celebrate. Celebrate how far you've come. I know some of you guys are like, I haven't come far enough to get a celebration. No, honey, you're being hard on yourself. You're holding yourself to an extremely high standard that I'm going to tell you, you're going to never achieve that standard of perfection. All right? Let people see that you are imperfect. It will bring people towards you. They will relate to you because you're not trying to be this perfect whatever. You're not trying to fill society's expectations of whatever perfect is. You're just who you are. And sometimes when we just stand in the truth and the authenticity of who we are, it allows the universe to move in miraculous ways, okay? All right, let's get a couple more cards for group 2. Tell me more. I want to know about the sacrifice. Woo! That's a few too many cards. I'm going to take the 3. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. This success, though, is slow moving. All right? Because you have some stuff that you need to do. You need to learn balance. Okay? And big energy takes time to manifest. If you guys are working on something big, it's not going to happen overnight. All right. It's a slow movement. There are things that you're learning right now that's going to help you become more successful. Okay. And it's really, gratitude is going to be really important in this manifestation. Okay. So December, maybe start a gratitude journal. Like every day, write down just one thing you're grateful for, or 10 things, whatever you're guided to do. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for manifesting. Okay. And for some of you, there is a connection here, like your person. And it's important that you let your person know that, you know, you value them and you value the connection. All right. We have the 2 of Wands in reverse, and we have the Sun in reverse. Okay. So I feel like quite a few of you are getting discouraged about something. It could be a relationship. It could be a job. Okay. Do not allow the discouragement to overcome you, where you can't see possibility. Some of you guys may not be able, even though you're working on this, and you may at one time had a vision of your future, of like what you wanted it to look like. Now it's being redefined. Okay, you're redefining your manifestation. This happens along the way. As you start doing the work and you figure out how hard it is or how many sacrifices you're making, you start to think about what is success? What would success look like in this area? What is real success for me? Is it really me making $1,000,000? You know, what is success? Is success me being able to enjoy my life every day and enjoy my moments and be in a more positive place just in general and having good connections? Is it that big house? You know, it is what it is to you. All right. It's just important to always revisit your goals, especially when you get frustrated, especially when you're giving more than what you're getting back. Okay. There's a fear here for some of you of losing losing the ground you gained. You will not lose the ground you gained. Okay. There may be a need here to approach the situation differently. And in December, as you resolve conflict, as you are grateful for your connections and open up about this, I find that you will get more clarity. Okay, that's what I'm finding. Clarity is going to come from that. I'm being pulled to the spy card. For some of you, there is someone watching you, if you're online or at your job or whatever this is, that wants to offer you something in 2023. And it feels like it has to do with your dream, your job, your career. All right. So, all right, group 3, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 4, all of you that were drawn to the Adventurine crystal, this is going to be your reading all about what's coming towards you in December. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates here. Okay, let's do it again. Hey, group 4, all of you that were drawn to the Adventurine crystal, this is going to be your reading all about what is coming towards you in December. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. Okay, we have frost. Ice cold melting in time, a frozen glance at what lies behind, what lies ahead, what lies within, and the chilling frost of thy undead. We have merriment. What joy, what glee, beams from the sounds of voices, uplifting the webs of sorrow, glimmering as if no tomorrow. Wreath. There in the circle of life tends to breathe death. One is not without the other, eternally bound by the essence of spirit. Okay. Abundance. Woo! We want to see that, don't we? We have calm and chaos. Be here now. Darkness. Let me move these up a little bit. We have blueprint, unconditional love. Elevation, ascension, advancement, major soul growth. Wow, December's going to be a big month for you guys. Okay, before I get into the tarot, let's just get into these cards here. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, this feels like it's about money, and it's about growth here. I feel like for some of you with frost and darkness, I feel like you are struggling financially or with your job. You're worried about having enough. You may be going through a time of shadow work where you're redefining the values you have in your life and your relationships. Sometimes when we are in a state of lack, we are encouraged by spirit to look at our relationships and find what is fulfilling. Okay, because all the things in the world won't make you happy. You may think things will make you happy, but as you age, you will find it is the relationships in your life that make you happy, and it will give you a new sense of connection and gratitude. I feel like that's coming in general. I think almost every stack has had this energy of gratitude coming forward, of grace for self. Okay, and I feel like for you, there's been a lot of chaos, and it may have to do with money. It may have to do with your career. Some of you guys have had like a chaotic ice storm, meaning there's been no progress, no real progress in what you're trying to do. Yet there's been a lot of chaos. There's been a lot of uproar. There's been a lot of strife. There's been a lot of fighting to get where you want to be, where you need to be, where you think you should be. And there is a calm coming, and the calm is coming by you connecting to your moments. I say this often, but there is power in connecting to your moments. You're able to really be grateful and see what you have around you. See what you already have in abundance. Some of you guys have an amazing relationship with someone. Some of you guys have amazing families. Some of you guys have amazing jobs, you know. And if you're working on a goal and a dream, sometimes you get distracted from the things that are really important. And it's almost like your view gets very skewed, okay? But I feel like out of all this shadow work, out of all the depths of the struggle, the strife, the sacrifice, comes major soul growth. Okay. And I feel like for many of you, you're going to see an ascension of consciousness, a shifting. Maybe what you thought you wanted no longer works for you. It no longer aligns with you. That happens. Sometimes when we're working on our life purpose or big dreams or big goals, you know, another group had this. Was this group 2? Anyway, sometimes the universe calls us to reevaluate our goals. Our goals change as we grow. And I'm feeling that for you. For many of you, the abundance, the money, that kind of thing that you've been trying to manifest, you may shift your perspective on that and understand that what is enough? How much is enough? How much do you need to feel abundant? Does having a lot of friends make you feel abundant? Does having, you know, a big fat check make you feel abundant? You know, it's a reevaluation of your goal and adjusting it to who you are today, to this ascended soul. Okay. And I feel like there's a lot of clarity here. Unconditional love. You are learning to love yourself unconditionally and to stop judging yourself for the things you want, okay? Everything is going as it should. And know that when chaos comes knocking on your door and it really just tornadoes your life, know that there is a creative element there in that chaos. So something's being created for you through the chaos you've been through, a pathway. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. You may not be able to see it because there's a shifting with this ascension card. There's a shifting of your awarenesses going to happen. All right. So you're going to be able to see the pathway more clearly. And it's coming through unconditional love. Okay, I think you're a healer. It feels like you are a very powerful healer. And your love for self and others and the work you do is connected to your abundance. Okay, and with the Frost card and the darkness, I feel like some of you guys are starting to feel locked out. Like all those good things that other people get for following their intuition, for working on their life purpose, all those good things aren't for you for whatever reason. And I'm going to encourage you to really reevaluate that statement. Why do you feel it's not good for you? Why it's not good for you? Why do you feel it's not for you? Do you feel like you're not good enough for it? Even after all the work you've done. And there is no shame in admitting that you still don't feel good enough for this outcome, okay? Because you cannot heal what you cannot feel, okay? So there may be a shadow aspect in December that you're coming to grips with. That you still, after everything you've done and been through, you still don't feel like you are deserving of good things, of this abundance, all right? And that's a tough place to be, especially at Christmas, right? Where we are connecting with family and friends. And when we don't feel our value, many times we get taken advantage of, even by family. And I'm going to encourage you, Group 1 had this, to hold your boundaries, to reevaluate your boundaries. Are you giving too much to other people? Are you being a yes person instead of saying no? Yes, when you say no, people get pissed off. They call you a bitch and all kinds of things. But that's on them. because your no, for whatever reason, it triggers them because they don't feel like they can say no. And you're taking your power back and saying, no, I'm not going to do that. All right. Sometimes a no will calm the chaos. Sometimes the universe needs to see you say no and hold yourself in high regard so you can get motion on something. Okay. Because if you don't feel that you are worthy of what you're trying to manifest, it's very, very difficult for the universe to bring it to you. Because you don't, along the way, you get small gifts, you get validation upon your pathway as you move. But if you don't align with the gifts, if you don't align with the validation, there's a lot of misfire that happens because the universe is trying to pop stuff off, but you're resisting it. Because you're not believing in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect other people to? Okay, it really is about healing yourself. Sometimes we are our biggest enemy. Okay, I'm getting pulled to that frost card, and I feel like some of you guys just feel frozen out of what is happening for other people. Like it's happening for other people, but not for you. All right. And there's just some unconditional love, comfort, and nurturing that you need to do for yourself in December. You guys need some major self-care. And I hear some of you saying, but I'm doing that. It's not enough. It's not enough. If you have a lot of trauma, if you have a lot of self-image issues, it takes more. It takes more self-care. It takes more effort. I feel like you're putting major effort to manifesting this, but you haven't put major effort to taking care of yourself. And that's what you're called to do in December. You're called to say no. You are called to do fun things, to gift things to yourself, to spend time with your kids or spend time building a snowman, snow person, spending time really honoring your own needs and giving yourself emotional fulfillment. This is like a form of self-parenting where you comfort yourself. You give yourself the things that you need to be emotionally fulfilled. This is very difficult. It takes a level of self-mastery and knowing yourself. And I feel like you're there. I feel like you know yourself. You know there's something off. And that you shouldn't be thinking that you're locked out. You should be able to, hold your vision of your manifestation. You are human and you are affected by what's going on in the universe. And sometimes we lose our focus, and that's okay. You don't have to hold your vision for your manifestation 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, okay? We ebb and flow with the energy around us, and we allow it to be what it is, just as we allow ourselves to be authentically who we are. It's okay for you to be sad in December, okay? It's okay for you to feel less than. If you are disassociating from these powerful, deep, darker emotions, you are missing an opportunity to heal yourself, okay? To heal yourself in a way where you know you are worthy of what's coming towards you, okay? Because what's meant for you is not going to miss you, okay? Let's get into this tarot. We have the Ace of Needles, okay? So there's a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough coming in for you, okay? This is powerful. And I feel like it's coming through this abundance here, this thing that you're working on, this thing you feel frozen out of. I feel like there is going to be movement. There's going to be a breakthrough. There may be a moment of awareness, or, there may be a gift like money or something like that. But definitely there's a breakthrough. There's an energy of breakthrough in December. We have the Magician. Okay, so manifestation. So a breakthrough in your manifestations. The Two of Potions. Okay, I feel like for some of you, if you have a business, I feel like you're going to have more clients. We have the Page of Potions. Yes, a lot of Cups energy. We have the Queen of Candles. Okay, and we have Judgment. All right, so I'm feeling a lot of good karma coming to you, not into you. Good karma is coming your way. Okay, this manifestation, you're going to have a breakthrough of some kind. It could be anything from the way you're thinking to actually like breaking through in this thing you've been working at manifesting, like abundance, that kind of thing. But it's going to happen through loving yourself and holding yourself in high regard and knowing you're worth it. okay, as it manifests. You have to know that you deserve that manifestation, that that is for you, okay? That was custom designed just for you, okay? And I'm feeling like for some of you, there's new clients in your business coming, maybe up to 3. There's something about 3s here, okay? With the Queen of Candles, it's really important for you to stand in your authentic self. Let people see your personality. Let people see you bigger than life. Open yourself up, okay? And let people see who you truly are. It's going to pay off for you, okay? I feel fear here. There's fear of being known here by some of you guys. It may be at work where you kind of like slide under the radar all the time. It's time for people to see you. Okay, it's time for you to walk in and embrace yourself, your personality, who you really are. Those things that you think are your weakness are actually your strengths. Okay, being vulnerable, being a real person has a lot of value nowadays because for many years, society has valued fakeness, unrealness, images of wealth and perfection that aren't based in reality. And I feel like you're one of those people coming forward that is real. You're a real person. You've struggled. It hasn't been easy. You have scars. You've been through a lot. And people nowadays, they really do vibe with that. The more real you can be, the more people are going to be drawn to you. Okay, so whatever this is, as far as connected to your abundance, I feel like for you, you're being called to be more of who you really are, to allow people to see who you really are. Okay, and that may be a giant leap for you, but it's part of this breakthrough. It's almost like you're going to see yourself opening up more, pay off, and give you a breakthrough, okay, in this area that you've been working on. All right. Okay, group 4, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you, beautiful magical creatures, next time. Bye, guys.